For today's video, I'm going to use my double knitting to show you how to do a double crochet. That's a UK term. In American, it's called a single crochet. So the UK is a double crochet. The American term is a single crochet. I've got my 4.5mm hook, which is my favourite, and let's get started. Okay, so I've got a row of chain here. The next stitch I'm going to work on is a double crochet. So when I'm working into chain, what I do is I'm going to skip one, because when you hold your work upright like that, that counts as a double crochet anyway. So a double crochet is the smallest crochet stitch you can do. So you get your hook and you've got to find the kind of natural hole in the chain. So you're going to always have, unless your pattern tells you otherwise, you're going to always have two strands at the top here. Okay, so push through, and then you're gonna put your yarn round your wool there. So when you pull your hook through, it pulls it through, and that's what helps to create the first part of the double crochet. And then you're going to wool round again and through those two stitches on your hook. Okay, so double crochet, which in American is a single crochet. So if you see a pattern and you don't understand it, it's because it's in American or English and you've learned the opposite one. So double crochet, so you go in, make sure you've got two strands of wool on the top, okay, and then pull through, round again, and pull through two. Very often in crochet you pull through two, sometimes you pull through 3 or 4, but generally you go through 2. So I'll just finish this row of double crochet. Okay, so can you see, this is what the kind of effect you should have. It, like I said on the previous chain video, it's something you need to practice. Okay, so it's quite fiddly going into the chains. I want to get to the end of the chains and show you how to turn. So here we go. I should have done less chains. Okay, you're getting the hang of it yet? Hopefully you are. It's a really cute little stitch, double crochet. There. And the last one can be quite tricky because it's the first chain and it tends to get a bit more pulled than the other stitches, so that's it. That is quite tight to get through, but we've got there. Okay, so how to turn? You literally turn your work. So instead of it being on your left, instead of it being on your right here, you're going to work with it on your left. So what you do at the beginning of a row of double crochet is you do one chain, and that acts like your first double crochet. Sometimes I do put 2 chain there just so I can tell on the way back which is the chain, but generally 1 chain will do. And then to work a double crochet into a double crochet, you find the natural hole in the work. So this is the next stitch, okay, and you put your hook through. So the same as you were doing before, make sure you've got two strands from the stitch below, and then pull through and pull through. Okay, I'll just do a few more, and it does get easier actually to hold your work the the bigger it becomes. So that's a double crochet, which in American is called a single crochet. Okay, once you've got the hang of this, your next step is a treble.